Monday night. It's 7 o'clock. You know what time it is. It's the JJ Show.
I love you, John Beach City, working for a man every night and day. Then I never loves me, sleeping, worried about things that might have been. It will keep on turning, proud Mary keep on burning. I just rolling, 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 rolling on the river. I was rolling, 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 rolling on the river. There is a do 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 do.
And here's your hosts, Jimena Segovia and Jaden Cornelious. Oh, rolling, rolling on the river. I'm exhausted after all that excitement.
Hello.
Hi, welcome to the JJ Show. I'm Jaden Cornelious.
And I'm Jimena Segovia.
And welcome to our very, very first show here on YouTube. We're very excited to start doing these because we get a chance to socialise and to have gossip about all the things that's happened to us in that particular week. We get to share with you music and entertainment, wonderful people, not just here in Puerto Morelos, but maybe in other areas of Quintana Roo, maybe in other areas of Mexico, maybe in other areas of the world.
See what I have?
It's amazing.
The exciting Jane.
So we're going to be here every week, God willing. Neither of us get COVID, SARS, what else can we? Hurricanes, dengue, malaria.
Storms, we're having one later
Lit
today.
to death by Carly. Are we having that today?
Yes, a storm, lightning, how do you say?
Are we?
Yes.
A storm?
A storm, yes.
Oh my God, we have to finish
Storm
this really
chasers.
quickly then. But you're going to be here with us every Monday, so please subscribe to this channel. Please like Carly. Please like us on Facebook, Instagram, wherever you can find us. Like us, follow us, and share us because we're going to be coming live to you from Puerto Morelos every single Monday night at 7 o'clock.
So don't forget to give it a hit to the little bell so you can always know
It's
we
us.
are there.
It's us. Now, many of you might not know us, or even particularly want to know us, and this is okay. But this is my best friend, Jimena Segovia de la Voz. Why do I call you Jimena Segovia de la Voz?
Because I was once en La Voz Mexico. The Voice Mexico.
Quarterfinals were that.
Quarterfinals, baby.
2019.
2019.
I was asked to be on Britain's Got Talent,
Uh-huh.
and I was also asked to be on other shows, but they didn't like me.
Okay. It's okay. We don't like them either.
That's why we're here doing our own show now.
That's right.
So we're going to have special guests. We're going to be going out and about and showing you different places that you can hang out in, not just in Puerto Morelos, but whenever we get a chance to visit other places, we're going to be showing you those places as well. But for those that know me and know this woman here, we are singers. We try our best to sing. So now we're going to sing for you a little duet, and it goes a little bit like this. 2, 1. Oh, really? It was a joke.
Ay, sí.
Ding 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 ding. Yellow.
Unforgettable, that's what you are.
Unforgettable, through need of fire.
Like the song of love that clings to me. How the thought of you does things to me. Never before has someone been more
Unforgettable, in every way.
And forevermore.
And forevermore.
That's how you'll stay.
That's how you stay.
That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable too. Dance break. Forevermore.
That's how you stay.
That's how you stay. That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable too. Let's get back to the interview, shall we?
Well, we hope you like that.
We hope you do.
We like singing together, so we actually don't care if you like it or not, because
We'll keep doing it.
because we enjoyed ourselves. Now, we're coming to that particular part of the evening where we're going to introduce you to our very first guest. Jimena and I went to the house this week to go meet up with French-Canadian, who's also lived in the States, Bone, comedian named Bone. He's going to be joining us for other segments in all of our shows as well, because he's a very funny and very confident individual, which kind of makes us feel really unfunny and really underconfident. However, we were very well treated by his mother.
Oh, the cucumbers.
Cucumber sandwiches, she said, because it was something that the Queen would have in England. So me being from England, she made cucumber sandwich especially for us, which was really, really super sweet. So I would like to introduce you to the next, our very first guest here on the JJ Show. This is Bone.
Hola, hello, hello.
Hey guys, we're here in Puerto Morelos with the one and only Bone, everybody.
Yeah.
Not often I get to talk to a bone.
To the bone.
The
Yeah,
bone.
The bone. The bone. Like the king, you know?
You're not the
There is no other. There is no other. How can I give you an example? Give a bon Dieu dog. Just, you know, good T-bone steak, I don't know, maybe Capanarios here in Puerto Morelos, and give any dog on that street, those lonely dogs that, you know, you always want to take back home or whatever. If he spits that bone back out, I promise you, somehow, that bone is part of me. Okay? I am very hard to digest, but everybody here has just made me feel like family. I love this place. Puerto Morelos is the greatest spot in the world.
Yes.
Yeah.
How did you get to be here?
My mother, the love of my life, my beautiful, unfortunately mobility reduced mother. So I mean, got its advantages. She can't run after me like she used to when I was a kid.
Can't chase you with the chancla.
But she can aim, dude. I don't know. Yeah, she got that boomerang thing going really hard for her. She's been practicing. I've been living here like 3.5 years.
Oh, she's had plenty of time.
Yeah, I came here to renovate the house and just fell in love with this place. Developed an allergy to snow, like I said before. I mean, as much as I love it, don't ever want to see it again. I still call it, white crap falling from the sky. But I don't know. I had like super salsa gravy here that I tried to sell some French fries, hot dogs, and try. I just wish I had the salsa that I can maybe send back home, and just, instead of shoveling snow, what about put a little bit of habanero on that shit and it doesn't come back until next April. That was
The snowdrifts where you're from are quite deep, right? Was it not potentially life-threatening for you? Because like me, we're of a certain height in it, aren't we?
I mean,
So I'm not kind of like a 5.5 foot snowdrift, and I'm like looking like this.
no.
that's why you wear the
No. I'm 5'4". Usually snow was like this. Oh no, absolutely. Imagine Quebec, Canada in February. You're getting all warm, putting on all that clothes. You start to get hot. You're about to hit minus 30, minus 40 degrees, and then the sweat starts coming down your nose, and it becomes an icicle. It's an icicle on the tip of your nose.
So you never really want to be drunk coming home from a nightclub going for a pee.
Well, you don't want to cry. That's one thing. If you cry,
would it
you
really?
can't open your eyes again.
Because I'm a little bit gullible. So would that actually happen?
Absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely. Your eyes would freeze. Your eyes would freeze closed.
Oh my god, I could never watch Downton Abbey.
No. Seriously, I saw my testicles for the first time when I came to Mexico. Okay. God. I know that. When it gets cold, it goes in. Where did they go?
I can completely understand. Being from London and going to the beach.
Yeah.
2 Adams apples. No, going swimming, I got accused of being lesbian quite often. Coming out of the Atlantic Ocean after a swim. Where is that? Luckily, I was a grower, not a shower, mate. Anyway, so you're from Quebec.
So Quebec, Canada. I'm French. I'm French Canadian.
But obviously, your English is very good, sir.
I lived 12 years in California. About 2 years in Texas. I'm like a snowbat. My father lived there for real. He lived in California like about 30 years illegally. He was even married to an American, but never recognized his status that that he was really living there. You know how America works. Basically, he just didn't pay his taxes, and he basically just paid his taxes. And since on returns they owed him money, but he wasn't claiming it, hey, why not? He's the best citizen you can have.
yeah, of course.
You know what I mean?
Nice.
Yeah, he was.
So you speak English, obviously.
Speak English. I'm trying to learn Spanish. French was the first language at home. If I spoke English at home, even in California, ciao. My mother was Mexican, but I still got the chancla. Yeah, I could not speak any other language. At home, it was French. But then at 5 years old, they just threw me in English school. Just go, start, spent the first couple weeks understanding telephone and elephant because it was the same thing. And then in math class, I remember my first teacher when she said the word pennies, for pennies. It sounds like pennies.
Small coins.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like penis. But she had been to France. She'd been to Paris before and everything, and she just came over to me and said, I speak a little bit of French in my ear, and she says, pennies. Why would I even have made that relation? I was like 5.5 years old. I was in 1,500 kid schools. Wow. So I was bullied, turbo flushes, that's your head upside down. You got
I had
that?
to go and look for blue goldfish.
Oh! No.
I knew there was something dodgy about that because why would it be called a goldfish and not a bluefish? Needless to say, I carried on searching every week.
So you know the Murph. The Murph also?
Yeah.
I started wearing boxers again 18, 19 years old, you know, when I officially graduated my high school because I mean I had skid marks on the side of my legs from getting all my boxers pulled over my head. And I know Americans are tall, I'm very small. They call me French fry, Canadian bacon, French toast, and I never even had breakfast, you know. I know, it was something. It was something.
So what do you like about living here, apart from there's no snow?
Oh, man.
Apart from the majority of people are quite short.
The people.
The people.
The people.
Because of their
Just
height?
the people.
Because
finally I feel tall.
Because, yeah, I remember.
Absolutely. See me next to Mayan, I'm the Jolly Green Giant.
No, I remember
Come
living outside of a place called the Porcelain in Morelos. And I went to this place called, I think it was called, I can't remember, but it was the other side of the mountain. And I walked through the town, and my mum, who's 5'1", would have towered over I went, Mum, you got
absolutely.
You have to go.
Absolutely.
You are well tall, innit?
I showed up at Cancun Airport.
Complex.
Cancun Airport right away. I'm like, am I in Mexico or in China? All these little British little guys, and oh my God, I'm the tallest guy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's awesome.
That's the only reason I'm not leaving.
Awesome.
I get to be
loved
tall.
it. So, you know, you get that superior feeling just showing up, like, and then they start looking through my bags, or whatever. That's another story. Yeah, just leave it later. We'll talk about it later. But no, I loved it, and it's the buenos tardes, it's the con permiso, it's everybody. Oh my God, everybody's so friendly. I mean. Try going down St. Catherine's in Montreal. Hey, how you doing? Hey, fuck you. No, for real. It's amazing. It's like I've known everybody I meet. It's like I've known him before. Yeah. I've moved around so much. People are so friendly here, and it's just it's like I'm struck by Cupid every time I meet somebody new.
Wow, that's
no,
amazing.
seriously.
Come to Puerto Morelos.
Come to Puerto Morelos. This is not a place where you can make enemies like me. Oh God. It is wonderful. It is wonderful. Every neighbor I have is just, they're always coming by, saying, how you doing?
You make cucumber sandwiches, mate.
My mom.
We got greeted
my mom makes cucumber
sandwiches without the crust.
Yup.
And a cup of tea.
Yup, and a cup of tea.
We have been really well looked after. So tell me, we've heard you sing, and you're a bloody good singer, and we know you're a good rapper as well.
I'm more of a rapper.
But why comedy?
Comedy because, I mean, from day one, damn, John Paul, he looks funny. I mean, fuck, I don't know.
That's in the Pope.
Something like that. Well, as in the King, like we said, okay. The Bone, the King.
I meant John Paul the Pope.
I was, and like I wasn't always handsome like this. I mean, I was one ugly little boy. Okay, I was born with the umbilical cord 7 times around my neck.
Really?
I don't know who was counting the turns when they unturned me, but I mean, but just I had 4 set marks on my face, you know. I was born cesarean.
I'm Piscean.
Okay.
That's kind of close. It's the border, right?
Borderline.
And you?
Yeah, and you? I know. I had a big nose, so I don't know. I had trouble coming out or something like that, and just whatever. Doctor smacked me. I smacked him back. I got breastfed for the first time, handcuffed to a bed, you know. But everybody loves a bad boy, you know. So I got all the nurses' phone numbers right away. Called them back a couple years later.
Just as I started preschool.
Something like that. No, seriously. God, I didn't have it easy. That's why I'm not afraid of this COVID thing. I beat off every disease. Well, I mean, I caught everything from birth to 2 years old. My mom says I cried until 12, but it's only 2 years, you know. She said she never slept. I was always sick. I caught everything. So today I got I think if they take my blood, they could probably find
The cure.
the cure to anything. I got antibodies. I'm like bionic, you know. I'm like the $6 million thing with no money, you know.
Just minus the 6 million.
Minus the 6 million, you know.
Yeah. Nothing to do with
I've had 6 million pesos.
Really? Wow, man.
Yeah. But
I remember actually my
fucking
first
20 years ago.
Yeah, when I first moved in, I bought my house, and I had $1 million pesos. I thought that was like, I'm a millionaire.
Yes.
Yup.
Okay.
Yup.
I can't even buy a garden shed.
But I was
I'm a
once a
millionaire.
millionaire.
And when I showed up like four years ago, we didn't have that COVID thing, so everybody didn't have a mask, like if they wanted to rob me or something. And then they told me like that my beard was like, I was at the airport, and it's like, of course, like the second I got off the plane, I wanted to get onto the Adobus to Puerto Morelos from Cancun with my Corona in hand. Didn't know
It was going to be a virus.
Exactly. It should be called Ebola Extra now or something like that because too much Corona, you know. I know, but back then a little bit of lime and salt fixed anything, you know.
Yeah.
Shit.
Or
Windex. Or Windex. Damn. I know. Shit. Just since birth, to get me to be better when I was so sick when I was a kid. One doctor just said, give him some vitamin C. So that's how I ended up in California at 5 years old, because my parents, they just, how are we gonna stop this kid from always getting, I mean, anybody had measles or anything, I caught it. So they took me to California. They did a road trip from Quebec to California, saw the southern states.
And these things are so easy to catch. I mean, like gonorrhea, syphilis, I mean, all these things.
I've caught all that too! Before the age of 5, like, yeah.
So
Okay.
why comedy? Why comedy over rap and singing?
I love to see people laugh. I just love to see people laugh, and I was laughed at so much. Being that little infirm kid who, you know, whose penis finally grew to its shape, like at 21, you know?
21.
21.
Oh, that was really quick.
It was. Shit, and now I'm 44, so now, you know, now I'm just...
Now you're old, it's like, wait,
you know,
yeah.
it's weighing on me now.
I've actually been doing some research, right? And obviously, him and I are fans of yours. We noticed when your profile was created on Talento Riviera Maya, which is a catalogue of artists here in Quintana Roo. You had instant fan hits, like straight away. People on it saying they were coming to see you. That's pretty impressive.
It's like 5 hours of freaking inviting everybody I know, and I had to
that's just killed that famous.
I'm sorry, but I had to threaten some. I even had to threaten some people to come. You know, you owe me money. Come on, it's 50 at the door.
I have a very. It's as a fan, I have a bit of a serious question to ask you now. So you know, it does take a bit of thought. This question. I've been doing some research because obviously you have a fan group of people that like what you're doing. Katy Perry has a fan group, right? And hers are called Katy Cats.
Okay.
And Justin Bieber, his fan group is called the Believers, right?
Shit.
So we want to know, what would we be called?
I would hate to call you guys a bunch of boners.
So if you like this young man, this woman,
you don't want to be a boner fan.
you can join the boners.
Oh no!
We are official, but we're going to get boners.
The boners.
We're not going to get boners. We're going to get t-shirts with boners.
You asked me why comedy? You guys don't mind if I smoke, because, you know, comedians tend to just get up on stage and smoke in areas you're not allowed to, drink in areas
Like
you're not.
every public
It's
place on
like,
stage,
they're
right?
comedians. They're allowed to, you know. So can I have that right now? You know?
Yeah.
Shit.
Right, we're leaving now.
No, but they say that the secondhand smoke is worse for non-smokers. So therefore, I made the right fucking choice. Come
Absolutely.
on,
No, you
know?
did. Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry for my cursing. I'm not allowed to. Right? Or can I? Oh, I can.
Oh, it's okay. You're in Mexico.
Good. I'm in Mexico. That's a good
They're
point.
sophisticated adults watching. They know the occasional curse word. Obviously, we don't use them in London.
Well, I would like I would like to share my humor with kids, but I just think you should be, of mature age.
Telling
to
them that
listen.
you got syphilis at the age of 5 probably isn't the example their mothers and fathers would
Okay,
play.
yeah, good point. Yep.
So, Puerto Morelos is your home? It's where you're going to stay?
Hey, it's where I'm gonna stay. I would like to see all of Mexico, but if I don't, I wanna retire here. There's 3 reasons why we come here: in vacation, retiree.
And the food. What's your
Okay,
favorite
4. There's food. The girls. 5. At the beach. 6. Okay. There's a bunch of reasons why you want to live in Mexico. There's always you're running from something,
Tabernos, mosquitoes.
Yes.
I was running from the snow. I
I mean, why you came here?
Yeah, why I came
Okay.
here. Why I came here. And I just say that once you're here, you can't leave. You can't leave.
No, it gets stuck.
You're stuck. Absolutely. There's like no way out. And it's not a bad trap. Julio said it's gangster's paradise. It's awesome. It's freaking.
Well, obviously, being a gangster myself,
Aha!
you understand. I can totally appreciate it.
All right.
You guys are going to be very lucky because our Bone here has just agreed to be doing weekly segments with you crazy kids.
I love that. I love that.
You crazy kids on beaches, in restaurants, and we're going to be trying to get you to do something very stupid for our ever-growing, increasing viewers on the JJ.
Didn't you say that we might actually can maybe give out a prize to if somebody could do something stupider than me?
Oh, that would
That's
be
a good
nice.
idea.
That would be
Absolutely.
nice.
Cigarette or something we can think of something.
We can think of a margarita or something.
Absolutamente.
Or a nice
Absolutely.
cocktail. Or a nice...
A cucumber sandwich at Mum's.
There you go.
I would play for
There
that.
you go.
Great.
There you go. A cucumber sandwich at Mom's.
So weekly, you're going to have the Bone segment, okay, which is this young man here coming live right in your face at a venue that you're stuck in at the moment.
And if I do find you live, then you're gonna have to do something stupider than I can do.
To be honest, if you find them dead, they're not going to do much.
Well, that's pretty stupid. That's pretty. Well, he can't have a cucumber sandwich.
No, do that. More for us, I feel.
Yeah.
We'll have it all the week.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
So we've had a wonderful time here with Bone. We hope you've enjoyed this little segment. Stay tuned for the rest of the show because we've got some other lovely things coming up. We have another guest as well. You're going to meet Miguel Mateo. And we're here every Monday evening, 7 o'clock, at a venue probably a long way from you actually because we're in the arse end of Mexico. But wherever you're watching from, you're with us. Here, you understand. Leave a comment, tell everyone you love us, share it on all your social media because we're all about you. This is Jimena Segovia and Jaden Cornelius reporting for the JJ Show.
What's JJ?
I'm just kidding. How you guys doing? Well. Good. Come on, I can barely see you guys. Maybe you think there's like 50 people here right now.
Hey!
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, I haven't been always this beautiful. I haven't always been this good looking. I had a hard start and everything. Like my mom says, I was clinically dead when I was born in the parking lot almost and shit. How can I explain this? She says I had the umbilical cord like 7 times around my neck. I have no idea who counted those turns when they unrolled me, but I had forceps marks and I was born in the cesarean. But I don't know. I was ugly. I was really, really fucking ugly, okay? If my mom was a cat, she would have eaten me, okay? Yeah, when they took the pictures, they took a picture of both the placenta and the baby, and then they wondered which is which. Yeah, wasn't always that lucky. And, I was born like about, 10 pounds maybe? Well, my mom says 6, so I think the second I came out, I sold 4, No, seriously. So I'm just trying to say that
like why they call me Bone. I didn't have any chances at first, and you know, life was really tough. Like from 0 to 2, my mom says I cried all the time. I still do, and you know, she breastfed me until I was like 8 or 9 or something like that. I don't know. Yeah. See, now my girlfriend is like most typical Americans or Canadians, because I'm French Canadian from Quebec, and like, you know, I told the other day to my friends, hey, I live with my mom, and I sound like a pussy or a nerd living in his basement or something like that. But since I've been in Mexico, I just told my neighbor. My neighbor Carlos, he's fucking awesome. Like ever since I've been here, he's been there. He just moved away. I'll tell you guys that in a second. But see, Carlos, when I told him I live with my mom, he says, "Oh my God, is that it? That's it?" He said, "Man, I live with my mom, my grandma, my cousin, my 2 sisters, brother-in-laws and shit." And I said, "Man, come on, that's cool, you know. You guys have a 2-bedroom? I thought it was one." "No, everybody's in the living room, man." And it's just like, it's natural here to live with your mom. I'm taking care of her. She's handicapped, you know, and I'm a biker, so like we're both rolling. She got 4 wheels. Yeah. And Carlos the other day, like I just said, he moved away. I don't know, I'm not that sad, you know, because like the guy who just moved in, his name's Carlos too, and like Carlos, he needed a little bit of help, like when it was time to move. So I said, hey, I'll take all that furniture with you. Come on, we take it all out. And man, that was for a 1-bedroom. That's a lot of fucking hammocks, you know. Shit. But you know, he had the refrigerator and the stove and a washer and dryer in the back, and I helped him out. We put all that on a 3-wheel bicycle, and then the mattresses on top, and then like, you know, we managed to get a wire all around to hang all the ropa and shit, and then Carlos got on top and he said, "All right, it's good, I got it." And little Jose started pedaling away, and damn, nothing fell off. They moved 4 houses down. When I came here to Mexico, like the first time, I wasn't expecting it, you know. I didn't speak a word of Spanish, spoke a little bit of French, so a lot is similar, you know. And I remember, like, the funniest thing was, like, I was checking in the windows all the time, you know, like a little crackhead, like, what the fuck is, some guy was screaming, queso, queso, and then another guy was coming by, and he was like, cacahuates, I still can't pronounce that damn fucking orange or whatever. But everybody's got something to sell, and then sometimes they knock at the door. And the first guy who came to my house, he started knocking at the door, and he had a machete in his fucking hand. I said, "Damn, I'm gonna get kidnapped. I've only been here like 3 days. I was already fucking trying to call my mom again. I don't know what she's gonna do from there and shit." But at least I panicked. I slammed the door in his face, you know? And then a couple days went by, and it's like, zapatero, cacahuates, esquites. And then I started looking out the window, and I saw that machete guy who was corta pasto, and when he came exactly in front of my door, he's like, pinche pendejo. Fuck. Well, my nickname's Bone, so here they call it Hueso. So it took me about really friendly. The best thing in Mexico are the people. Everybody tells you hello, buenos dias, buenos tardes, buenas noches. Me, it took me about, it's good, right? About 1.5 years before they stopped calling me pinche fucking gringo. Now they call me Hueso, so I like it. At 50, I could be Don Hueso. That sounds good. You know what I mean? Sounds really good. God, what else? I don't know, in 3.5 years, the only thing I could do really here was, like, especially my first years, like, get drunk, you know, and then I couple of my friends invited me out, and I realized there was other places than Puerto Morelos to get drunk, you know? So I went to who's been to Coco Bongo, okay? Yeah, just the name, I thought it was a monkey show or something like that. But like, when I went, it's like alcohol, everything, unlimited. I mean, the price is really exaggerated, but once you go in, it's so awesome how you just walk in, the stroboscopes are flashing at you, flashing. You just, it's like everybody's pushing you a little bit. There's so many people, and you're going down, and then you see this girl, and all these flashing, and she's beautiful, she's ugly, she's beautiful, she's ugly. And then I got to the bar, and I sat down next to a Mexican, beautiful chica, and I'm like, hello, and she was like beautiful, and she was ugly, and she was beautiful, and she was ugly, and when is this gonna stop, you know? So I ordered a couple more drinks, and we ended up going home together, you know, with all this beautiful, ugly thing. I just, her name was Jose. Hey, I don't know how much more time I got, but I think this is a good time to take a drink of my beer. You guys want more? I got a bunch more, especially about this Mexico. You know, this is awesome. You know, everybody thinks like, you know, Mexicans, like, you know, it's like they're lazy or they're this just because they got the sun and shit. I have never seen anybody work harder than a Mexican. Okay? Seriously. Never in my life. And I got proof for this because, like, I mean, they built pyramids in Egypt, right? And everybody thinks that in Egypt it was the fucking UFOs. But we got some Mayan pyramids here, and nobody can say it's not a Mayan Mexican who built it. Okay? They work so hard, and I just want to you know, I can do some electricity, I can do some plumbing too, but now somebody came to my door, hey, plumbing, electricidad, carpintero, pinche pendejo. No, I asked the guy to do a renovating job that I didn't feel like doing, and he says, perfect, I'll do it on Monday. And then I said, you got the job. And then on Monday I waited for him. Then I did the job myself on Wednesday. Then he came back on Monday later and he said, hey, let's do this. I'm like, wow, you said Monday. You didn't say which Wednesday you say? Fuck, you know, I mean Monday, you didn't say, okay. Damn, sorry. Fuck that. I'm a little bit nervous. Usually everything I do it high. And I try not to get high. Like I said, I tried. I cheated. No, I just had a couple beers and shit, and I love it. I love this Mexico. This is amazing. And at least when they tell you they'll do something, when they do it, they do it great. They do it great. And like, I would say that the greatest thing that a Mexican, a girl, has ever told me is, que rico eso. Thank you very much. Have a good night.
Go Bone. Very, very funny, man. Now, as you can see, we like sitting here with our cups of tea and coffee, me and my little Harry Potter cup.
Oh, I have a good one.
Putting the world to rights. Cheers. It's actually tea bags that I stole. I didn't steal them. I sneaked them into the country in my suitcase from England. A couple of PG tips. So thank you, PG tips, because I really do miss my British tea, being a Brit and all that. Anyway, this is the time we sit down and we have a good old chat. We get together and we talk about everything in life, things that concern us, things that we want more information on. And this week, our very first week, my thing that I want a bit of clarification on is the new COVID vaccination. Now, we don't know where you are on the fence. This is the time when you can tell us your views, how you feel. This isn't a time when you can argue with each other because we respect everyone else's point of views and decisions because they're very big things. Do you want the vaccination or do you not want the vaccination? And if so, why? I'm kind of, to be honest, TBH. On the side of the fence that says, no, I don't want it. Leave me alone. Only because I don't know if I trust the vaccine, because it's been such a short space of time for it to be created. I've never had the flu vaccine either. I've never had flu. Gracias a Dios.
Sí.
But I'm a little bit nervous, to be fair. So I don't know. You're going to be seeing lots of different animals coming in and going out while we're chatting as well. So because this is how we roll. So what do you think, Jimena Segovia de la Voz?
Well, it's kind of, it's hard to decide because I think it's going to stop a lot of mobility and things we can do if we don't take it. But it's also causing many how do you say?
Like controversies.
With the people with allergies and stuff.
Oh no, like the effects, yeah.
Second
I was talking to my mother today,
Mm-hmm.
and she was saying that they're actually advising if people have severe allergies and can go into anaphylaxis, then, which I do, I have chronic
They've already had like a
urticaria.
couple of ladies going to
Really?
anaphylaxis.
Because they've rolled out, it's actually being tested at the moment in England. Not being tested, it's actually being, people are having the vaccinations, yeah. But they said that if you're likely to go into anaphylaxis for any particular reason to do with an allergy, then you should take it. And I have chronic idiopathic urticaria, which means my body rashes up for no particular reason. It's very painful, but it also means I go into anaphylaxis for no reason at all, because my body is fighting. So I can't actually have, at the moment, the vaccine. But if I had to choose, I would probably say no at the moment. I wouldn't say that I'm a conspiracy theorist, but I don't trust...
it's not looking very...
No, I don't trust Big Pharma and the government, because I kind of think that everything that we have to do and everything gets rolled out for a financial reason, not just because there's an illness. I'm sure that there are other reasons.
Luckily for us, we are in the very remote part of the country.
Mhm.
So we're going to have the chance to let you all beautiful people try the vaccines
Before
us.
we have to, yeah. But
So-
but we're in
so
a
we
part
know-
of the country that is high on tourism.
Yes.
So we have a lot of
They'll
people
probably
coming in
have-
from different
yes.
countries,
Yes.
bringing their COVID germs.
Thank you.
So yeah, thanks for that. Caring is sharing. So maybe we need to be thinking of it more than other parts of Mexico, because we are one of the biggest tourist
I
traps.
think we're going to be one of the first states they introduce the vaccine, especially because of that.
So if this is the fence, are you on the fence, or are you on any particular person's garden? Are you on the family of no or the family of yes?
I don't know anymore. 5 minutes ago, I knew a little bit more where I was, but I'm scared of it.
It's not. My mother was saying that with a lot of the vaccines you get, they're live vaccines,
Mhm.
but with coronavirus, it's not going to be a live vaccine. But then I remember back in the day, you can't quote me on any of this because I'm not a doctor and I haven't done my research on this, but there was a drug, I think, that was given to women. I don't know whether it was to stop pregnancies or during pregnancies. I can't remember. It's called thalidomide, and thousands and thousands of children didn't make the full term of the pregnancy and were dead before birth, and thousands again were born with severe deformities, like no arms, no legs, and that was because of a drug that was rolled out that wasn't tested correctly or for long enough. So this is, I know they've known about this particular virus for a long time, but I don't know if it's had sufficient time to build. Although, I'm cleaning my kitchen yesterday, as you do, with Fabuloso, and I believe Fabuloso can cure anything.
It's like
Right?
Windex.
Anything. It's like Windex. If you've ever seen my big fat Greek wedding, it's like Windex. So Fabuloso, and it says cures 99.9% of human coronavirus.
Oh, really?
So why are we not spraying each other with that?
That's very Trumpish of you.
We should. Why are we not drinking Fabuloso? It smells amazing.
It
So
smells
if
amazing.
it tastes as good as
At
it
least
smells.
we're gonna be like, living flowers.
We're not advising you to drink
Please
chloro.
don't.
We're not advising you to drink Fabuloso Citrico.
Yeah. Only
Even
the
though-
purple one.
Yeah. Oh, the floral is it is amazing, right? I love it.
I know, but no, okay, let's just leave that.
But if it's that easy to kill with a bit of Fabuloso,
I know. Then
then maybe they don't need that much study on the vaccine, because maybe
That's a good,
whatever kills it in the Fabuloso.
claro.
Do you know what would gladly kill it?
Why?
Abuela con chancla.
Abuela, unos chanclazos al coronavirus. That's what we need. That's We need the biggest
It would
tractor.
run. It would flee for the hills. It wouldn't want to be here with grandmother in a flip flop.
Talking about grandmothers,
Mm-hmm.
Christmas dinner.
Oh.
Let's just leave the
You see that real nice
coronas.
roll
just
into, because it's kind of
let us know
lunchtime
what
now.
you
We're
think
both
about.
hungry.
Let us know what you think about. And we're on the fence. What side of the fence you are? But let's talk about something that is gonna make you smile. Christmas dinner.
It's-
Where? What? Where?
When? How?
Eh?
What are you doing for Christmas, kids? What are you doing for Christmas this year?
I hope I'm working. I really hope I'm working. But if not, then I'll be having dinner with friends.
Yeah.
For
You
sure.
have friends?
Some. I have 10 cats and a dog.
Really? What would be, because you celebrate Christmas a bit differently to us Brits.
Yes.
You celebrate Noche Buena,
Noche Buena.
and we celebrate the 25th, which is our Christmas Day.
Christmas.
And our traditional dinner will be like roast turkey, or if you're upper class, maybe roast goose,
Oh.
or and roast ham. And we have it with roast potatoes, mashed potatoes, parsnips, peas, sprouts. Do you
Your
pronounce
favorite.
Sprouts? What are they called here? They're like
Coles de Bruselas.
Brussels sprouts. Now, as a kid, that was the worst part of Christmas. But you only got 3, and you literally swallowed them whole because my mum would cook them so they were really kind of soft. So literally, you swallowed them whole because you couldn't really put up a fight on Christmas because you just had all your presents and you knew that there were going to be great desserts. So you almost, and I never had dogs that I could kind of feed under the table. So you just swallowed them. And it was amazing. Last year was my very first year without my family for Christmas because I was in Mexico. I actually found myself putting an announcement out on Facebook saying, does anyone know where I can buy Brussels sprouts because it's not Christmas
No, I need no
without
Christmas without.
sprouts. And I managed to get some.
Okay.
There was a little shop in Playa del Carmen that had them. I went to the hotel zone, Chidrow in the hotel zone last night, actually, looking for mince pies. I kind of found them made by I think it's Walkers, the people that make the shortbread. 200 pesos. This is nearly £7 for 6 little fruit tarts for Christmas. I love Christmas, you understand, but not at that price.
No.
For a little bit
Can we
more, I
make
could
them?
fly to England and get them.
Can we bake them or something?
I don't know, I have to look for a recipe. Do
you have a recipe?
you have an ease? Because I'm not very good in the kitchen.
I am. We could bake. If I have a recipe, we could bake.
Okay, so we need the best recipe that you found, but easy, because we're not sure if all the things are available here. Easiest recipe for mince pies. Oh my god. But yeah, so we celebrate that on Christmas Day, but what do you do on Noche Buena?
On Noche Buena, all the family gets all together and we have a turkey, or guajolote, as we call it in Mexico. And we have the traditional dishes, Mexican, like bacalao.
Cod.
Yes, in a very delicious stew. And we have also romeritos. Romeritos is something like a veggie plant, really tasty, a little bit
Like a spinachy chaya kind of thing.
kind of thing. Yeah, it goes with mole. Do you know about mole, oaxaqueño?
When I first moved here and I saw this pot of mole,
Mole, don't call it mole.
because the little spots are called moles, right?
Yes.
But
It's
also,
the same color, no?
yes, it's the same colour. But also, moles are these little animals that look a little bit like that berry. They're blind and they bury and they make like little hills on the grass.
Oh,
And they come up and then they go down again.
Sí.
I think one is.
Topos.
Yeah, maybe. They're really sweet. And I was like, oh my god, what
What's
do
with
they
them all?
eat here? But actually, no. I tried it and it was a bit rich for me, but I did like it because it has chocolate in it, kids. It's a savoury sauce that is also made of chocolate that you have on chicken. I had it with camarones the first time.
Yeah, you
actually.
can have it almost with that.
With any meat?
Yes. With chicken, with pork, with veggies. Even alone, you just put it over the tortillas. You fold the tortillas, you just go and cream and cheese.
I do that with Nutella. Same colour, Nutella, probably a bit
With
tastier.
Nutella. Not with tortillas. Nutella and tortillas.
Oh,
See?
Nutella with anything.
With
really
that.
nice.
With tortillas.
Yeah, that's good. So that's how you celebrate.
Yeah.
And do you celebrate the 26th? Because the 26th for us Brits is called Boxing Day. I will tell you next week why it's called Boxing Day.
Okay.
I think it could be because it was another day of holiday and the owners of the houses, I think, gave boxes of things to their workers. There's something to do with boxes, and there's something to do with workers and bosses. But I'm going to research this. I'm going to tell you next week.
I'm very curious.
Yeah.
Well,
What
we
the
do
meaning of boxes
24th, 25th, which is Christmas, and 26th. We don't have anything special but the reheating of
We
the
have that,
Christmas dinner. El recalentado. And then you eat recalentado for a week or
So
so.
that's everything that was cooked over the last 2 days.
Mhm.
There's obviously
Yeah,
going to
all
be
the
plenty.
leftovers, yes, and they would do it in pies or tortas or a sandwich. You just heat it up. And, yeah, it's okay.
It's actually lunchtime here today. No, it's not. Yes, it is.
No,
It's
yes, it is.
lunchtime-ish here, and I'm kind of starving, so I can feel the whole salivation happening.
We need to know, what are you having?
So what are you
for
doing?
dinner?
Puerto Morelos, what are you doing? You know, because kind of we're here because we want to know what's going on at Christmas. Do you have a restaurant?
A menu?
Do you have a menu you want us to share? Do you have any food you want us to try?
Try.
To tell how good your restaurant is at Christmas dinner? And let us know, because we want to know what you're doing here in Puerto Morelos, this Navidad. So tell us. And if you're not in Puerto Morelos, then tell us your favourite things about Christmas. So what is your favourite Christmas movie? Christmas movie, you have a favourite?
Christmas movie? I would say Home Alone.
Home Alone.
Yeah.
My favourite, I watch it every 24th, every Christmas Eve, or Noche Buena, is White Christmas with Bing Crosby.
I haven't seen
I'm dreaming.
I know the song.
You never seen the movie?
No. That's
With
new
Rosemary
to me.
Clooney.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's amazing.
That's
I watch it every Christmas Eve.
George's
Great grandmother, isn't it?
Something like that.
Yeah. So I watch that every Christmas Eve. That's my little ritual. But what's your favourite Christmas movie? What's your favourite Christmas song? Do you have a favourite Christmas song?
Santa Baby.
Santa
Sí.
Baby. My favourite song. Oh my gosh, what's my favourite
Oh, y
song?
el burrito sabanero. That's a Mexican Christmas song.
It's about food, right?
Okay.
Burrito is donkey, right?
It's donkey, no, but it's not a rolled
I'm just
up
hearing-
burrito with frijoles.
I'm just hearing everything now. There's food
It's
associated.
like you come into Belém with the burrito, right? In
Jesus
the
would have been a
burrito.
lot happier if someone turned up with burritos and tacos than
I
gold,
agree
frankincense,
with
and
you.
myrrh, mate. It's
agree.
like, what am I going to do with
I
that?
agree.
What am I going to do? Make it
Basket
into
full of
joss
burritos.
sticks, incenso sticks?
Burritos de mole.
But no, if they came with food, I would have been a lot happier receiving that. Bethlehem that particular night. So tell us all about your Christmas. Where are you spending it? What are you doing? What is your favourite Christmas memory? What's your favourite Christmas film? What's your favourite Christmas song? Tell us.
Family
We want to know
traditions. See,
all about
let us
your
know.
Christmas, because we're sad this year. I'm in Mexico. You're in Mexico.
Yes, how can we be sad?
We might be working. We might not have work. So
No,
we
that's
want to.
sad.
So we're going to use your experiences to fill our Christmas. So let us know. Underneath, you can write all about us, or you can send us a message on our social media. Make sure you are following us on social media. Make sure you are liking us on Facebook. Make sure you're liking us on Instagram. Make sure you are subscribing to our YouTube channel. Make sure you're sharing it, because we need friends.
And ding ding the bell, so you know.
Ding ding your bell, so you know when the next one is up. And we need follows, because we don't have many friends, and we need you to be.
But
our
we have
friends.
dogs.
We do. We're quite happy.
And each other.
Right. What time is it? We have. What time is it now? It's now time for.
music.
I think normally we would sing a duet, but we're too lazy. We have our cups of tea and coffee, and we're actually going to show you what we do, because actually we're singers. So we're going to show you what we do normally. And it goes something like this.
inside my head. Lay down with me. Tell me no lies. Just hold me close. Don't patronize. Don't patronize me. 'Cause I can't make you love me if you don't. I can't make your heart feel something it won't. Here in the dark, in these final hours, I will lay down my heart and I'll feel the power, but you won't. No, you won't. 'Cause I can't make you love me if you don't. I'll close my eyes, then I won't see love you don't feel when you're holding me. Morning will come and I'll do what's right. Just give me till then to give up this fight, and I will give up this fight. 'Cause I can't make you love me if you don't. And I can't make your heart feel something it won't. Here in the dark, in these final hours, I will lay down my heart and I'll feel the power, but you won't. No, you won't. 'Cause I can't make you love me if you don't. And you can't make your heart feel something you want. 'Cause I can't make you love me if you don't. Cause you don't love me.
una llamada. Me desperto. Eras tú en la madrugada. Tu aliento se escuchó. Llorando me decías, ya todo cambió. Solo querías entregarme tu corazón. Querías correr a verme, besarme para siempre. Y ese despertar me hizo feliz. Cuando llamaste, dormí en el sillón y en la memoria son los recuerdos de una triste separación. Y me decías, disfrutemos nuestro amor. No digas más y hagamos el amor. Querías correr a verme, besarme para siempre. Y ese despertar me hizo
That was awesome. Thank you very much. And
You're
now,
good. You're all right. You know.
You're right.
You should be professional.
Oh, thank you. I'll think about it. I'm young
I'll
enough.
consider it.
Now,
What's
I
happening?
have a
What's
surprise.
happening?
I have a surprise with you. We have a very special interview with a wonderful singer local to Puerto Morelos. He's very young, very talented, and he is the one and only Miguel Mateo.
You're gonna love him.
Sí.
Bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo a tenerte y perderte después. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame mucho, que tengo miedo a tenerte y perderte Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what's beneath icon and Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you.
We're back.
Hello!
We're back with our second amazing guest. We're very lucky to have some amazing guests on this show that we can introduce to you, the wonderful viewers watching this. Today, you've just heard him sing the beautiful chocolatey velvet sound of Miguel Mateo, everybody.
Thank you, amigos.
Miguel Mateo is a local from Puerto Morelos, and he's going to tell us a little bit about his story and what he is doing, because as you can see, he's very young, so he's the new generation of artists here in Puerto Morelos.
I hate him already. Just young and talented.
Young and talented. And
Anyway,
chocolatey.
so it's about.
Tell us, Mateo, tell us about you. You were born here. Where do you come from? How do you get to be here?
I can understand your English, but I will answer you in Spanish.
Muy bien.
Ok, yo soy de aquí, yo soy de Puerto Morelos, nací aquí, he estado viviendo toda mi vida aquí en Puerto Morelos.
Sí.
Sí.
Born and raised in Puerto Morelos.
Spent all of his life here. A pure Puerto Morelense.
Puerto Morelense.
That's the one.
Puerto
What
Morelense.
did you say?
That's right.
His English is very amazing. So if you decide to book him for one of your shows, he can actually speak amazing English and Spanish as well. So you've got, not only is he bilingual, but he also sings the most amazing collections of songs, from Frank Sinatra to Jose Jose to banda to ranchero
El
to
ranchero maravilloso.
and mariachi también.
Thank you.
Así es, así es.
So Matt, who were your influences?
My father. He had a big
So it's a punt, and I have to answer in Spanish.
If you can do it in English, that's better,
I
because
forgot.
our audiences, but we can
Como
translate.
mi papá tenía una tele, big one, uno grande, así grandísimo, y lo ponía su DVD, ¿no? Ponía su DVD y él cantaba canciones de Javier Solís. Yo tenía 10 años de edad en ese tiempo, y con el tiempo fui bailarín folclórico.
Okay. So you started with the TV and your father singing? Like a karaoke?
Like
kind
DVD.
of? See?
Yeah, completely.
Oh, nice.
Because when we were young, we had DVD players. No, we had black and white TVs with
VHS.
He had black and white TVs. I had a color.
We had a
one.
TV you wound up. 3 channels.
So, Solís, Francisco Solís was like your first.
No, Javier Solís.
Javier Solís was like your first.
Sí.
Your real influence.
My real influence was, the first one was Pedro Infante. Pedro Infante, completamente, 100%. Después de que fui bailarín folclórico, conocí a otras personas, otros rancheros, igual cantantes rancheros, que me fueron inculcando más en la historia de Javier Solís, Pedro Infante, todos aquellos ídolos de México. Entonces, con el tiempo fui adquiriendo todos esos conocimientos y técnicas vocales. Entonces, cuando dije, voy a darme la tarea, leí la tarea, ¿no? Entonces me enfoqué, pero que realmente es la música ranchera y otras cuestiones también, otros géneros.
¿Y qué edad tenías?
Cuando empecé a cantar tenía 17 años a punto de cumplir 18.
¿Y qué edad tienes ahora?
19, y el 19 de diciembre cumplo 20.
She's going to translate that.
Yeah.
Because I got the fact that it's actually, he's 19 at the moment.
Yes.
He's 19 at the moment, which is really, really another reason why we hate him.
No, mira.
And he's 20 next week.
Okay.
21st, no, week after next. 2 semanas más, ¿verdad?
2 weeks more.
So 20 years old. Muy viejo. Really old. But can you explain what he was saying about
Yeah, he started being a folkloric dancer.
Yeah.
So he used
Do you wanna show us?
used to dance.
You want to give us a
And I
zapateo?
need...
I like that.
Me too.
So it was easy, no? It was easy to go from dancing, folklore, and música ranchera y mariachi to singing it. And of course he has the ear, a little bit of voice, no? The style.
Yeah, with the time, when I was dancing, and we have a little break, and the teacher say me, hey, you can sing? A little bit. I sing the song from Zoe, the band Zoe.
Sí, sí.
So he said me, you're gonna sing mariachi. So we went to Jalisco, Zapotlán del Rey, Jamay, Guadalajara, Infaltable, Guadalajara, y Jamay. So when I was in Guadalajara, he said me, you will sing mariachi. This is your first time singing mariachi, right? I said, yes, completely. And I came to my father to sing in mariachi songs. Only me, I never tried before.
Was you nervous?
Completely, because Jalisco
It's like
the tierra del mariachi.
It's the heart of mariachi, right?
Yeah,
Wow.
I was fucking nervous. So people from the sur, de Quintana Roo hasta Guadalajara, ¿no?
Sí, claro.
No es normal, normalmente aquí es como que cumbias, más movidas, algo más para acá. Y entonces alguien canta ranchero para allá, sí está raro.
So to take their music back to their environment was challenging, right?
Yeah, completely changed my life.
And what happened after the first time you sold yourself with their style of music? How was it received?
Okay, later than I sing, I felt like passion.
Yeah.
Feel something that my soul is complete, because I dance, but something happens in my soul. I need something more, like sing or paint, because when I was 10 years old, I played the piano.
Okay.
I played the piano and other instruments, so I need to regret to my into musician. No?
Sí.
So this is what I do now, play the guitar and I sing, and it makes me feel happy, it made me feel completely. Yeah.
Could you write your own music as well?
Yeah, one song I think.
So actually we are very lucky to be present at the opening of this very first music video, which if you go to his YouTube channel, which is
Dichoso Amor.
Dichoso Amor, And your YouTube channel, where can they find you on YouTube?
Es Miguel Mateo Oficial con doble F.
Okay, so we will put a little link as well. You can go and check him out. The very first song and video, which is amazing. We've been friends for quite a time and we've done lots of projects together. So he's actually one of my idols because even at my age of 27, I wish I could sing like that at 19. I was still trying to be Olivia Newton-John at 19 years old. So.
But he sings really good too.
To have that talent at 19 makes me sick.
Such
But
a
no,
Grinch.
we were saying today, we were talking earlier to Bone, the comedian, and we were saying that different artistas, they have their groups of fans, okay? So Justin Bieber has Believers, that's the name of his group. And Katy Perry has Katy Cats, that's her group. Lady Gaga has Little Monsters. And we were saying that Bone's group of people should be the Boners. But what would we call your group of fans? Because obviously we're fans. So what are we called?
I never had that idea before.
Las Miguelitas.
Miguelitas.
Las matitas.
Los Mateos, creo.
Las Mateos.
Los Mateos. Okay, so we're just starting this trendy group now, Los Mateos. And if you want to join us, then you need to be checking out his YouTube video and finding out where he sings, following him on Facebook and his other social media, and he's going to be back soon with us.
Yes, very, very soon. And he's also our engineer, recording engineer. So there's many talents of Mateo, and I think supporting new and young and beautiful and old. And I think artists.
The real reason why we're doing this show is because we don't have the energy to be sitting there
Because he's the artist.
singing anymore. So we're fine. We're having cups of tea, sitting and talking. Chismoso.
Yes, the
We just
chismoso.
like sitting, talking about other people. So, but you're going to be seeing a lot of Miguel Mateo, and like I said, we'll post links of where you can find him. And maybe if you have any questions for him when he comes back, send your questions to us on the space below in this YouTube channel. Say, I would like to ask Mateo, and you can ask anything because Mateo is honesto.
Yes.
So he will answer any of your questions, ladies.
And we'll see you very soon with many, many more beautiful artists from Puerto Morelos.
Mateo,
A little
thank you
bit.
so much for joining us today.
No, thank you for your invitation.
Gracias.
He sounds amazing, and you're going to see him very soon. Maybe with a Christmas song next week.
Oh, Christmas is in the corner.
Thank you so much. We're signing out
See you
on
later.
this, our second guest. I actually like him. He's got an amazing voice. I'm just a little bit, jealous of the whole life in front of him. Young, fresh, talented.
Only 19.
20 soon.
What were you doing at 19?
What was I doing at 19? I was, oh my gosh, I can't remember that far back, darling. What was I doing? I lived in Canada for a little bit. So I was in Canada for a bit. What did I do when I came back? Starting probably to be a professional singer, I think.
Yeah, me too.
In one of my boy bands, I think, called Contact.
Contact. I was in one that was called Intersex.
Intersex?
Yes. And I was at
Welcome.
I know, it was great. At a contest too. One of the, it was 1996. And I'm not afraid to say. Yeah.
She's 67 years old.
67.
Can you believe that?
I'm a good night.
She's amazing for that age. Unbelievable.
So that's what we were doing at 19.
Singing.
Yes.
And what are we still doing now? Singing.
Singing.
When are you lot going to recognise that we're singers?
Start singing.
Now?
No.
I haven't got the energy, to be quite honest. I prefer talking.
Yeah.
Recording ourselves having a good old gossip.
That is good.
Much easier.
We're going to have new
stage.
sessions for this show. We're going to be introducing them little by little, but we have very nice surprises.
Yeah, we've got some great things coming up. This is our pilot episode, so this is kind of what you can expect on one of our shows, but we're going to have, like I said earlier, we're going to have more and more guests. We're going to be meeting some famous people, some people that want to become famous, artists, models, singers, dancers. We'll also be having a little spotlight section as well. Is that coming up on the show?
Yeah, soon.
Yes,
soon,
it is
soon.
coming up.
And
on
if
the
you're
show.
in Puerto Morelos, you might find us somewhere there, walking around.
We might even come and chat to you.
Yes. Oh, yes. Be careful.
But actually, someone who might be coming and chatting to them is our next section of this show. We've now got a section called, you met him earlier on in this show because he's bloody funny. He has so much confidence and he has the gift of the gab. A fantastic way of making you do things. His name's Bone. He's a comedian. And now we're going to introduce you to the Bone segment. Enjoy.
Big Bad Bone, Puerto Morelos. I'm gonna go around, present you guys a couple restaurants, a couple places. My friends, you know, I've been here for like 4 years and shit. Now I just got off the beach with my girlfriend and look, picked up a bunch of trash. So I'm just gonna jump over this fence and try to make my way back somehow. All right. I pick up bags and bags and bags like this every day. Come on, guys. Think of this place. You know? I love it. Why do we feel so freaking rich around here? It's because I just exchanged $100 American and they gave me back 1,900 pesos. I'm sure I'm not going to spend it all in the same place, but it's just like, I feel like I can buy anything. Anything now. I have 1,900 pesos. Let's see what we can do with that kind of money, you know. This is my man Bacon on the beach, man. Everybody knows Bacon. Bacon, sing me a song.
Qué bonitos ojos tiene debajo de esas cejas, debajo de esas cejas. Qué bonitos ojos tienes. Ellos me quieren mirar, pero si tú no los dejas, ni siquiera parpadear.
That is the bone.
How does he do that? I would love to have that voice confidence, you know.
See, it's amazing. It's such a good.
I hope he doesn't come up to me in the street one day.
We're running, hiding.
Yeah, hiding behind a taco stand, obviously consuming tacos because it's more realistic.
Claro, always.
Obviously.
Always.
We think you should come and visit Mexico. It's a wonderful, wonderful place and you really need to visit. Well, unfortunately, kids, it's coming to the end of our very first show.
It's finished.
It was a bit more depressing than that.
Sorry.
I think we needed more of that. It's that depressing for me because I've really enjoyed doing this, but we are going to be back next week, so don't fear. So you want to be sharing this and telling all your friends about us.
Please support this project. Support us.
Yeah, because it's not an easy time for everyone at the moment.
Yeah.
It's not an easy time to think positive because so much craziness is happening mundial all across the world. So we're trying to bring you a little bit of entertainment of doing what we like doing the most, talking with cups of tea, with a bit of singing and introducing to our friends. And then obviously as each show goes along, there's going to be different things, different people, different places. So we want to keep you entertained as well as ourselves entertained, really.
We'll bring you to the beach. You have to come and meet Puerto Morelos beach.
It'll be wonderful. And if you have anything you want us to talk about, if you have any questions for us, please inbox them to us because we will love to have you included in our show. The way you think and the way you look at life will be amazing for us to share. So it'll be really, really great. Mail us. Let us know what's on your mind. We can talk about that next time. We're also going to we're looking at the bitch of the week.
Yeah, see, that's the section that I love.
So if there's something that has really peed you off in that week, something that's been a real bitch. So for me, a real bitch last week was our event being cancelled because of the rain.
See,
so that would have been my bitch
Thank you
of the
very
week.
much, weather. Thank you very much.
If it rains tomorrow, next week you're going to get another bitch of the week. But if there's someone it could be name and shame. Maybe a neighbour has nicked your laundry off the washing line because they're jealous that you have to wear small and they're on extra large.
Or the garbage truck haven't appeared in 2 weeks.
Yeah, or maybe the garbage truck appearing and tipping all your garbage all over the floor. So anything that's really bitchy, let us know, and we're going to create the bitch of the week.
This is a
You
space
can
for
name
you.
and shame it, it's not a problem.
Yes.
No a problem.
Crying the dog.
Sorry, Carly. And now, it's time for Spotlight. Hey, we're here at LAYLA, Puerto Morelos, one of my favourite places in town. One of the most amazing places with the most amazing breakfasts, the most amazing events, and the most amazing owners. This is Robin, part of the duo Robin and Steve, not Robin and Batman, although, no, we won't even go there. Robin and Steve. And Robin, tell us about LAYLA and what it offers to the public.
Wow, LAYLA. Well, we've been here since 2013. We opened our doors, but we actually bought this empty lot in 2005.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, so a lot of work.
Interlude. No, it was an interlude of 6 years in Paris.
Just Paris.
Oh, so lazy.
Yeah. Finally got here in 2011.
Too busy jet setting in Paris.
Yeah. Taking notes. So then we finally got here. We built the place. We opened in 2013, and since then we have been offering a guest house, and we opened the cafe at the same time. And we have an amazing tour into the Inner Peninsula with Mayan villages and sort of the local Mayan history.
So cenote trips as well, right?
That's right.
And the most amazing brunch.
Oh, with live music
yes.
sometimes. Yes.
I don't know who he could possibly be talking about.
And then we also on premises have a spa where we have a massage, manicure, pedicure, facials, and a hair salon for cut and color. All here under one roof at LAYLA Guest House. So we welcome you. We're open here every day at the cafe, but Tuesday, closed on Tuesdays. But open from 8 to 4. And now with our new team of managers, Hime and Lucio, we're opening the evening program with vegan pizzas and music up here rooftop, opening in a week's time. So come on down to LAYLA and ask. Yoga classes every Tuesday and Thursday.
Why Puerto Morelos? Why they should come to Puerto Morelos?
Puerto Morelos, you know, we traveled the entire peninsula when we first got here in 2005. We went to Merida, to Progreso, to Holbox, to Mahual, all looking for the spot. And we drove down that long road to the mangrove, and we stayed here in Puerto Morelos, saw that beach and this little village, the square. We said, oh my God, I think we're here. And it offers so much because we're really at the apex of both the natural world, the cultural world, and the beach world.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's changed. I bet it's changed quite a bit in that time as well, right?
Right. And right now we're struggling with this next growth step because they have a development plan that's including 10-story buildings, 20-story buildings on the other side. Wow. But there is an organized group here that's saying, well, wait, let's just see about the environmental impact before we get too far.
Yeah. And tarmac some of the roads.
First things first.
Some of the roads before we get all excited
about 10-story buildings. Yeah.
Maybe we should get Laura Fernandez on. Laura Pineapple Fernandez.
Yes, this is an invitation. An open invitation for this the expat hour. So, Piña, come on and talk to us.
Come on down.
That's what's going on. Well, this is one of my favourite places. I've been lucky enough to be able to sing here on several occasions. We do karaoke here. We do musical nights like we're doing, like we did on Saturday the 12th, was it? Saturday the 12th. So we've done a fantastic musical night then. So, and there's always things going on. So it's a place you need to be seen at because the cool people are here in it.
At LAYLA Guest House.
And I'm pretty sure that before the end of this run of shows, you'll be seeing more of this place. You'll get to meet Steve, and you're definitely going to get to hear Robin do ABBA karaoke.
Only in tandem.
We'll meet you here. We'll see you here. Come.
Thank you, Roy. Is there anything you want to tell why people should come?
The LAYLA Guest House, well, it's a little refuge, you know, so you're off the square, you're in front of the sea, there's a sea breeze, all fresh made food, and then there's always something community-based, cultural happening here. So it's a good place to stop, find out what's happening, and see what...
And it's the only place for Asian fusion food, right?
That's true.
So if you want an amazing soup or...
Yeah, we have a baboon, which is a Vietnamese dish, and then a bibimbap, which is a Korean dish, and the choy san beef, the arranchera, is pretty popular. Southern China. Yeah, it's delicious.
So we have nothing more to say other than you should be.
Come soon. We'll see you here.
Thank you so much for joining us. This is Robin. This is LAYLA Puerto Morelos, and we are Jimena.
And this is why you should come.
Ow! As Jaden falls. This is beautiful. And there's also one more level where they do yoga, so you get to see an even better view. An even better view.
Oh. There we are.
See you soon. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you,
for coming and spending time. Thank you, Carly, for sleeping through the whole show.
Mr. Jaden Cornelious in our house.
Obviously not entertaining for dogs.
Yeah,
Relaxing
it's
for
very
dogs,
relaxing.
I think, but not entertaining.
And for me too.
So thank you for being part of this show. We hope you join us again next week, same time, same place. But then soon we're going to be travelling around doing the show live in different venues around Mexico. So if you have a venue that you want to host the JJ show, get in touch. We'll tell you how you can do it. If you have any information that you want sharing on the JJ show, get in touch. We will tell you how you go about doing it. If you have any product that you want us to review and do a publicity thing on because your product is amazing, get in touch and we'll tell you how you can do that. We're here for you. This is our way to be more involved by keeping safe distance.
Yeah.
We've got a meter between us. A dog between us. And we wear masks outside of this. So just sana distancia. Just be careful. These are crazy times. We don't want you to be ill. We don't want you to be sick. And we want you to help us to help you to have more fun in your week. So thank you for being part of the JJ show.
Be
and
careful.
we'll see you again soon.
Be nice. Be happy.
Bye.
See you soon.